Coming up on Look Today, well, the WSWHE BOCES held an open house last night in Saratoga Springs for prospective students. I've got details. And Saratoga Arts invites local college students to submit their work to the 120-degree Intercollegiate Regional Art Show. More on that coming up. And a cat and its owner are reunited against all odds. I'm not kidding. All those details are coming up on Look Today. Meow. Welcome everyone, I'm J. Hood Jackson, and this is Look Today. In tonight's program, I sit down with Adam Pencil. He's the chairman of the Warren County Libertarian Party. We're joined by Christopher Schmidt. He's from the Washington County Libertarian Party. They're here to talk about the libertarian philosophy and its application in our community. I also sit down with Todd Garofano. Now, he's the president of the Saratoga Convention and Tourism Bureau. He's here to talk about Chowderfest 2017. That's happening in Saratoga Springs this weekend. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties. But first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, the WSWHE BOCES held an open house last night at the F. Donald Myers Education Center in Saratoga Springs. Prospective students attended the event to get an idea of the course curriculum. BOCES specializes in preparing its students for the local workforce by teaching hands-on skills. Well, we spoke to Dr. Tarina Parker. She's a principal for special programs at BOCES.
Oh, it's so important because students need to experience what life might be like for them as they move forward in their academic careers and really get a chance to meet our instructors and explore what it is that our programs have to offer.
They do a great job at BOCES. In other news, well, Saratoga Arts is calling for all college students to submit their artwork. The 120-degree Intercollegiate Regional starts on March 4th and will run through April 21st. Now, the annual juried exhibition highlights the artwork of college students within a 120-mile radius of Saratoga Springs, Glens Falls, or Troy. We spoke to Emma Hunek. She's the exhibition's coordinator.
The 120-degree Intercollegiate Regional began in 2013 at LARAC, which is an art center in Glens Falls. And last year they reached out to us and to the art center in Troy to see if we would be interested in collaborating with them. So the exhibit now rotates between us, LARAC, and the art center in Troy. And it's hosted at Saratoga Arts this year.
Switching from news to weather. Well, boy, today saw one beautiful winter's day, and temperatures increase into the high 40s, believe it or not. Well, let's see how the rest of the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, we're going to head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thanks for joining us, and thank you, Jesse. I'm your meteorologist, Brandon Boucher. As we jump into our first look forecast, we had some moisture push through last night. Now that system sitting off our coast. Another weak frontal boundary doing its best to plow its way towards us, but really going to be lacking the oomph it needs to push across much of the state of New York and really fall apart before it does so. But it'll still enhance our lift and chance of some snow showers over the next 24 hours. You can still see some spotty moisture across the state from Albany back up across portions of Vermont, also New Hampshire, even Maine, still seeing some snow showers. Chilly out there with temperatures in the teens and 20s. We'll see our overnight low across much of the Tri-North counties falling back down to the lower 20s. Few spots, maybe even the teens. And could continue to see a few flurries passing through on otherwise mostly cloudy skies. Highs only coming back up to 31 degrees tomorrow, so still below freezing all day. Once again, we'll see some limited sunshine, some snow showers, and with the wind chill factored in, it'll feel like it's in the teens for the early morning hours. That's going to give us a very chilly start for work or school tomorrow morning. Still bundle back up. We'll see a few light snow showers out there. Shouldn't be much of an impact travel-wise, but also could still see a few slick spots. Over the next couple of days, we'll keep that slim chance of snow showers in the forecast, and behind that last batch of moisture comes some very cold air. 26 degrees the high Friday and Saturday, and take a look at the morning lows. As we head into Sunday morning, 10 degrees the morning low. Could see wind chills chills, pushing that back down another 5 to 10 degrees, at least what it feels like. So it could feel like it's near the 0-degree mark by Sunday. They'll eventually see temperatures coming back up above freezing again by Monday. Well, that's it from the First Look Weather Center. Now let's get back to you, Jesse.
Back to the news. All right, you ready? After a cat was found underneath the hood of a car at the Great Escape Lodge in Queensbury, the Warren County SPCA posted pictures of the lost cat online. So far, so good. Well, the cat's owner, Raven Huang, notified the SPCA that he had lost that very same cat in New York City 2 weeks prior. Well, the cat survived the 230-mile long journey upstate, and eventually, Raven and his cat, named Gumbo, were reunited. I'm not fooling. We spoke to Darlene Hayes. She's the chair of the board for the Warren County SPCA.
And so the security guard called us to come check it out or ask what we, should do. So Jim Fitzgerald, our chief ACO, went out to check out the situation. There indeed was a cat in the engine. The cat turned out to be alive. And upon looking into it a little further, we realized the cat had been in there for quite some time. And it turns out the cat came up with them from Brooklyn.
Can't make this stuff up. Up next, I sit down with Adam Pensel. He's the chairman of the Warren County Libertarian Party. We're joined by Christopher Schmidt. He's from the Washington County Libertarian Party, and they're here to talk about the libertarian philosophy and its application in our community. Plus, I also sit down with Todd Garofano. He's the president of the Saratoga Convention and Tourism Bureau, and he's here to talk about Chowderfest 2017. That's happening in Saratoga this weekend. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea. How about join us for an interview? Give us a call on the hotline, 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. If anybody follows this program, you know what the lookout is. It was just too much information about that cat. So I just want to cycle back on it for a second. The cat gets stuck under the hood of a car, makes a trip all the way up from Brooklyn to Queensbury, survives the trip. The owner, who's of Asian descent, comes all the way up and gets the cat. Now, I'm not going to be the first one to start in with jokes about people of Asian descent and cats. All right, so we're going to try to get past that one. The guy drives all the way up here and gets the cat, and the cat's name is Gumbo. Okay, that's it. That's the whole lookout right there. Do they celebrate Thanksgiving in China? All right, that's beside the point. Tonight on Look TV, it's a Saratoga City Council meeting, and don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for all the stories that matter to you. Good night, everyone.